So, how's everybody doing? How you doing, Rose? Let's see, is it started? There it goes. Okay, cool. Let's see, is it started? Awesome. Okay, and the sound sounds good too. Heck yeah. Got all my ducks in a row and everything like that. How you doing, Rose? How's it going? Yeah, I've actually been playing some Isaac in the background on my own time, and I've been playing Tainted Eve. Tainted Eve's really overpowered. She's like the best character in the game, I think. You don't have to. Oh, you're gifted sub. Yeah, don't worry about that. Who cares? No big deal. I kind of don't pay attention to that stuff a little bit. It's cool and all, but I'm just trying to play more video games, you know. I still haven't really gone through the trouble of working through that system and like figuring out how the heck I'm gonna make that a little more professional on my end, because it's a lot of work, and I'm doing some other stuff. I have other work I need to do personally and stuff like that. So it's a really complicated thing, and it's very unlikely that I'll ever like really fully get into that, like gifted sub super hardcore. But we'll see. Or like trying to like come up with gifted rewards or whatever. I don't know. Maybe I'll make some emojis or something. You know, you get the hideous little pog emoji that I made. Just absolutely abysmal and terrible. Oh. Okay. Swag. Okay, and I want to come here because I want the soul vessels. Oh boy. Oh wow. Red Phantom. Okay, I didn't see that coming. Did not see that coming. Did not see the Red Phantom coming. Well, I want the soul vessels here. Probably I don't need them, but somebody was telling me that physical is better than magic damage, or the like dark damage. Yep. Yeah, exactly. I did not think fast. Exactly. That guy's like getting the drop on me. He's like a Red Phantom. He's like invading me. He's like, he like claps me good. Wrecks my stuff. He's like, let's see that booty bounce, is what he says to me. It's okay. It's okay. We'll get there. I should have just run past, but I do want that soul vessel real bad. Or it's 2 soul vessels, I think. It's actually really good. It's actually 2 soul vessels. And so I'm probably going to do one more test where I do physical damage versus hex damage. And we're going to see how that goes. Instead of sitting here trying to... Where is it? Whoa, John, how you doing? Oh. Yeah, so I've been trying to get Wise 1 to work on an emulator, and it's actually been really tough because it's like PC88's relatively obscure. Yes, I'm gonna talk to him too, but there's 2 right here, so it's just like really convenient. Oh, okay, well, that's okay. 40,000 souls for 2 soul vessels is no big deal. Because I'm gonna need at least 2. To do the test that I'm gonna do. But first we gotta get to the end of this area. Yes, I'm gonna try to play through it as in the PC-88 version. Yes, but I think I did finally get it to work. I'm not sure how accurate the emulation is, but I'm pretty sure. You know what? Why do I not have denial up? Speaking of which. Yeah, I'll get, but I think I've got it to work. That's good to hear. Yeah, I was thinking about doing all the different versions of it, but I might only do a couple. Huh, interesting. Yeah, it's very different. I've never played a video game like it my whole life, and I'm kind of like confused what to do. Cuz I walk up and I like fight one enemy and I kill him, and then I have like no HP. That's really interesting. Yeah, I think I just need to do some, like... Oh. Yeah, it's really bizarre. They don't make them like that anymore, that's for sure. Okay. Come on, get out of my way, son. Door is stuck. Please. Oh. Ah, there goes. Whatever. Bye-bye. Yes, I think I'll play that eventually. Or I will beat that game probably or something. I'm thinking of doing a YouTube series where I like cover games. Where I cover like more obscure games and I just sort of like commentate on their like combat or whatever. Oh wow, they really don't want you to. There you go. Boom. Yeah, okay, cool. There we go. Oh yeah, no, it killed. No, my faith or my miracle saved me. Oh yeah, if it's weird, I love it. Interesting. Yeah, I've played a lot of Elder Scrolls 1 and 2. I've played a lot of Elder Scrolls 1 and 2. I haven't played, well, not that much, but in the grand scheme of things, there's people who play that game way more than me. But I've played a bunch of Elder Scrolls 1 and 2, and it's weird as hell. It's like the weirdest game ever. You literally just like sit there and it's like you have to like move your mouse around on the screen to attack stuff. It's like completely crazy. I love it though. Really great video game. Oh wait, you were saying I could lure these creeps down there, right? Hey guys. Somebody was saying I could do this. Go ahead. Get down there. Do I kick him down or... yeah, whatever. Hey, you. Hey, buddy. Go ahead. Yeah. Get on there. There you go. Come on. Come on, pal. Go ahead. No? There you go. Where's the... Oh, I think it misses with their AI, though. Yeah, I'll figure something out. I'll do some classic, like, ROM hack stuff at some point. Not today, for sure. And probably not anytime soon. I want to get done with this. This has been quite the process. Can I do it? No! My brother played a bunch of Breath of Fire games. I never got into them. I could never get into Breath of Fire games, but my brother got into Breath of Fire games. So that's like his forte. He's played like a bunch of them. And they're pretty cool games, I guess, but they never really spoke to me personally. They were never like, "Oh, like this is so awesome." I really liked Final Fantasy VI. I liked Final Fantasy VI. I liked whatever it's called. Like Final Fantasy 2 I thought was really cool too. Thing is, your dragon form will kill you if you de-gauge reaches. Interesting. Do I need to cheese this guy? Huh. Interesting. So it's kind of like it's like Fire Emblem with the dragon stones, I guess. So like you're like a Manakete. And if your like Dragonstone wears out, you just like die. Oh. Kind of thing. Does I get the impression? No, I waggered him. Why is there a red phantom? Why does that still hit me? Ah, shoot. Oh, okay. No, so there's units that are called Manaketes, and the idea being is that they have a Dragonstone, and if they spend all the Dragonstone points, they're useless. And it varies from game to game. But like the most famous Fire Emblem games, it's like, yeah, so you get like, 30 uses or 60 uses or something of the Dragonstone, and then once that's done, it's over for them. Oh, wow. And, I don't know. I don't really. I've never played a game like the one you're describing. So, well, what was it again? Dragon Quarter. Interesting. Yes, he probably. I'll probably check some of these games out at some point. We'll start with Wise. I'll start with Wise, and then I'll start looking at some of these other games. Because they sound really good. These all sound like really amazing games, and I've just never heard of them. Huh. Yeah, when my brother comes on for the co-stream, I'll have him talk about Breath of Fire. Because he loves Breath of Fire, like I said. But I never got into them. They just never, like I said, they never, were never my I don't know what it was, because we bought it, he bought it at a used game store kind of thing. And he's like... Oh, fudge. Come on, guys. Ugh. Oh, no, he loves him. I think he loves him. He's a big fan of him, definitely. I'm 99% sure of it. He played, like, all of them. I don't know about Dragon Quarter. I think he's only played the ones for the Game Boy Advance, is the thing. Because, there's a lot of them, right? But there's like 2 or 3 of them for the Game Boy Advance, and those are the ones that he's played. And so if Dragon Quarter's on a different console, he probably wouldn't have played it. I don't know, I'll ask him. He's actually not that big a gamer. He's more into mathematics and stuff. I'm the gamer. I'm the real, like, hardcore gamer. Problem with being a hardcore gamer, obviously, is that I do a lot of stuff. Like, I play a lot of, like, World of Warcraft and stuff, which, like, is fine. But it's not, like... It's sort of its own entire thing. And it doesn't really... a lot of people don't like to talk about World of Warcraft, which is understandable, because it's like... I definitely agree that its design is, like, really crappy in a lot of cases. Yeah, he did. He played the ones for the GBA. They're really good, though, as far as at least as far as he says. Obviously, that's subjective, but I believe him. For whatever reason, I never got into them. We had them and everything, and I just never got around to it. Okay, please no giant. Okay. Man, this game really hates me. Oh, there it goes. Yep, there's the big one. Well, can't cheese that. Oh, fudge. Okay. Dude, I should tell him how to get an emulator working. I should teach him how to do like a PS2 emulator and stuff. But the PS2 emulators are really bad, in my experience. I've never had good luck with PS2 emulators. Oh, which one are you on? I played Lament of Innocence, and it was I don't know. Were we talking about Lament of Innocence and how good it was? Lament of Innocence, because I played Lament of Innocence and it lagged like crazy. It would just lag all the time, and it was like insane. It was like a masterpiece of game design, but it also just lagged like crazy. It would just lag. But I loved it. I loved it so much. Lament of Innocence is insanely good. Oh. It's like really horrible. I remember the problem with Lament of Innocence. The problem with Lament of Innocence was there was this convenience store near where I lived back when I played Lament of Innocence. Yeah. And I went there one time to buy some coffee, and I like was helping, and this woman was sitting there on the curb. God, this is a horrible story, so shut your ears if you don't want to hear this horrible story. But there's this woman sitting on the curb, and she's like, "Hey, can you help me get up? Can you help me stand up?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" Right? Like she's like kind of oldish woman. I'm like, "Yeah, whatever, why not? Why not?" Right? And so I crouched down. And the thing is, when you help somebody get up, you're not supposed to like lift them up, because if they fall back, because there's a possibility they'll fall back down again, right? So you're supposed to like help them like use their own strength to get up, right? And so I hunker down and like trying to as like a support, you know, so she can like use me to like climb back up, right? Because she's like stuck on this curb or whatever. And this guy, and she's like not able to lift herself up using my body, and I'm like getting really worried all of a sudden. I'm like, this is really worrisome. And then this guy comes out of the store, and he lifts her up, which you're not supposed to do, like I said. And at that point, she like steps forward, and her foot is like completely the wrong direction, and there's like bones sticking out and shit. And it was like the craziest thing I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. But she wasn't like bleeding or anything, I guess, or she was bleeding really minimally. I have no clue what the fuck was going on, but I saw her foot was literally the wrong fucking direction. And it was a February day, and there was like wet snow, so she probably like slipped or something and broke her foot. And she was on like meth, I guess. That would be my guess. She was on like methamphetamine. It was the craziest thing in the world. And then the owner of the 7-Eleven comes outside, and then the dude's like, "Holy fuck!" And then his girlfriend calls 911, and so like the ambulance comes, and then there's like some dude, or no, while we're waiting for the ambulance, there's some dude in a truck who's like, "Hey, move her onto this blanket." And I'm like, "No, you're not supposed to move somebody who's injured." Like you're not supposed to move somebody who's injured. So already it's like we're 2 for 2 with these guys trying to help. Like they're trying their best, but they like goof it up both ways. Like no offense to them. If you don't know this stuff, right? It's like really rough. Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry. You'll have to forgive me. Oh. Oh wait, that was the previous comment. No, sorry. So anyway. So this guy. What's up? I don't speak Cyrillic. Or I can't read Cyrillic, sorry. Or I don't speak Russian or Ukrainian or anything like that. God. But anyway, so this guy, and then the ambulance shows up, and they're like checking your feet and stuff, and I tell him, I'm like, I've never seen somebody put up with that in my whole life. Or is that Greek? No, that's Cyrillic. That's not Greek, that's Cyrillic. Or is it? I don't know, I can't tell. Nice to have you here, but I can't read. I don't know what that says. I can look it up, I guess. Maybe I'll do that real fast. Yeah, so that I was playing Lament of Innocence that week or whatever when that happened. It's like the weirdest crap that's ever happened to me in my whole life. Ugh. Let me look this up real fast. Sorry. That's like... Huh. I can't figure out what that says. Cyrillic? No. So, well, Russian uses Cyrillic. Ukrainian uses Cyrillic. I think Moldovan uses Cyrillic. I don't know. maybe not. And yeah, just like a bunch of Slavic languages use Cyrillic, but some of them don't for other reasons. Like Poland. Polish is like Slavic or German or something. I don't know. Polish is, I don't know. I don't know like anything about languages in Europe. I speak Japanese. That's all. That's it. Why? Okay, come here. Oh my god, there's the Red Phantom. No, why? Why is there the Red Phantom? Bye-bye. Yeah. Robico? No. See, I'm trying to read it in English and it's like impossible. Oh, you speak like Russian or something there, Ralsei? Yeah, Sportside Eve I've heard of, definitely. I saw Vinny Vinesauce play that. I beat it. I beat it. That door's hella open. No, well, okay, whatever. We'll get there. See, the problem with Cyrillic is that it's totally different than English. So, like, the characters look similar, but they have completely different meanings, right? So whatever Ralsei's saying here is like Erhe Robopko no yeah, something. Yeah. So what see it's and you have to know what the differences are. Huh. What does this say? Oh. Translating from Russian is going to be a huge pain in the butt. Yeah, well, yes. If it was Italian, Portuguese, or Spanish, well, I could read that, more or less. I wouldn't necessarily understand it, but I could read it. And I could probably put a funny accent on it, too. It could be like, Mom, I could be like, molto bene, or something. No offense. I think Italians are not really into that kind of thing, but I could at least read it. If it was like Portuguese or something, I could be like, Cominho, or whatever the heck they say. I don't know. Buongiorno. But I can't, I'm not trained. You have to be trained how to read Cyrillic. Or you have to know. España. I would like to be able to figure out a way to read Cyrillic, because it's apparently not that hard to read, but I wouldn't understand it even if I could, you know? Like, even if I had a trick for it. Oh, come on. Scumbags. Fools. Okay, we're almost there. Okay, we need to get Scepter. We need to get Scepter. Yeah, it's absolutely terrible. Well, the pronunciations can be kind of annoying too, because you have to know how to inflect stuff. Right, there's a Pokemon, you know Charmander, the Pokemon? The cute little Pokemon Charmander, right? Well, in... That Pokemon's name is Hitokage, right? But if you read that, you could read it wrong as Hitokage, which should be like person shadow. So like little weird stuff like that. No, he's a cute Pokemon. I love Charmander. That's my personal favorite. I mean, I respect your opinion on that matter, Venusaur. Oh wait, you're not a Blastoise type guy? That's one of those game series I've played 1,000,001 times. I've played that game so many times, it's like not even funny. Hold up, I think they're weak to magic. Let me try this. Yeah, it's true. I've done that too. Yeah, I love those games. Glad you brought up those games because I sure love them. Those are so. I've played those games so many times in Japanese. It's actually not even funny. Oh fudge! I've played all of them. Oh, dang it! I love those games. That's like that particular game. That red and blue in particular is so good. Because there's actually like a lot of decent Pokemon in that game. Like you go to Silver and Gold and you go to Ruby and Sapphire and there's like a ton of dud Pokemon, but Red and Blue is full of so many good Pokemon. It's like you literally cannot go like 2 feet without running into an insanely good Pokemon. Yeah. I think the artwork for Gen 2 looks better. But like there's so many terrible Pokemon in Gen 2 and Gen 3. But if you know where to look for Gen 1, or I mean not if you know where to look. But, I mean, you literally cannot go, like, more than 2 feet without running into just, like, an insanely powerful Pokemon in Gen 1. Awesome. Oh. Amari Nihongo, 話せません。あまり日本語話す、ちょっと、私は、ちょっと話せるですね。あまり日本語、そうね。ちょっと読めるです。もう。それで、読める。この文。私の趣味。日本語は私の趣味ですね。Oh. Can you? You can read Japanese but not speak it? Dang it. That seems like really difficult to do. Are you Chinese or something? Because supposedly, if you're a really educated Chinese person, you can kind of navigate Japanese a little bit just by reading it, even if you don't speak it, which I think is really interesting. But it's not so simple. Oh, okay. Yeah, Venusaur for first 2 gyms. No, that's smart. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, I'm actually Japanese American, but my family, I've never been to Japan. My family came here in like the 1920s. Gen 1, just Venusaur for first 2 gyms. I get a Diglett. Yeah, Diglett's broken too. Jinx is also really broken. Dodrio's insane. Yeah, and Snorlax with Snurf submission. Yeah. Like, there's so many good Pokemon in Gen 1. There's so many good Pokemon in Gen 1. That's what I'm talking about. Like, Gen 1 is like all good Pokemon. Gen 2 and Gen 3 are like half as good Pokemon. Like, half the good Pokemon in Gen 3 are Gen 1 Pokemon. And like all of the good Pokemon in Gen 2 are Gen 1 Pokemon. Okay. Fudge. Here we go. Yeah, and then you can always use the legendaries too. When like the legendaries in Gen 2 and Gen 3 are so much crappier and so much harder to get. Yeah, Gen 1 is way better. Gen 1 is so much better than Gen 2 and 3. It's like actually really crazy. And it's like such a contentious opinion. Like when people hear you say that and they'll be like, "Nuh-uh." It's like how many like do you actually know Gen you know how many good Pokemon there are in Gen 1 relative to just like all the other gens? Even Gen 4 I think is really crappy. It's not until Gen 5 when they actually figured out how to add good Pokemon to the games. Yeah, Sunset Staff. Definitely Sunset. Witch Tree Branch is also fine too, if you want to cast the fastest possible. Sunset Staff, Witch Tree Branch is fine too. Yeah. You need 22 Int, 22 Faith, or 20 Faith. Yep, infused with Dark, yep. Getting the Dark Stone's kind of a pain, but it's fine. Yeah, John's exactly correct. You can also use Witch Tree Branch if you want. If you're just like dying for something different, Witch Tree Branch is fine too. And then for Dark Miracles, you want either Kaith's Chime or Chime of Want. But you can, in the meantime, you can use a chime that you buy off of Felkin. So Felkin will sell you a chime, and that's good enough for the short run. Because Kaith's Chime is kind of late in the game. I can't remember where it even is. It's like Dranglake Castle or something. And then Chime of Want is all the way at the end of the game. So yeah, well you will. Well, I mean you won't be able to infuse with Dark because Darkstone's tough to get. Darkstones are like really tough to get. Yeah, Straight is really awesome. Oh. Yeah, so she here. I think we were having this conversation. Oh shoot, we were having this conversation a long time ago, and yes, she is all. I think she has all of the the giant chains. Yeah, where do you think they got that idea from, Ralsei? They stole it from this game. They copied these guys' homework. Yeah. And then to kill Dark Lurker, just use Dark Orb. Like just straight up use Dark Orb to kill Dark Lurker. My opinion. It takes longer, but it'll teach you how to dodge the dumb boss. Probably the easiest way to play Dark Souls 2, at least on New Game. But when you get to the DLCs, it gets a lot harder. But even in the DLCs, on New Game, in regular New Game, it's fine. You don't really need anything fancier than Dark Orb for most of the enemies and bosses, in a lot of cases. But you will need a Dark Infused weapon for New Game, or for DLCs, probably. You can do it without them, but it's more work than just infusing something with Dark. So you've really played Elden Ring, huh? That's really cool. Oh, come on. Yeah. Oh, you're heading out somewhere? Well, thanks, John. Thanks for showing up. It's always nice to see you. Always nice to have a chat. I'll check out some of those games if I can, if I get around to it. And let's see. Ascetic. Oh, you don't have to set Ascetic Skeleton Lords. That's such a huge pain. That fight is such a huge pain on New Game Plus. But you can. Or for Clear Bluestone, yeah, it's fine. Where's Clear Bluestone 1? Or no, Clear Bluestone 1 is... Yeah, you don't really need better than Clear Bluestone 1 in my opinion. If you're using Lion Mage. Oh. Ah, shoot. Oh. Wow, so you've really played Elden Ring. You have really played Elden Ring. That's super cool. I haven't gotten around to it yet. Maybe after Demon Souls or something. Primer Dawn. Oh, you mean the... Yeah. I was watching some streamer play that and like die to that stupid boss. He's like trying to punch him to death or something with martial arts. I thought that was really cool. But it looked really brutal. Watching Distortion 2. It was a long time ago though. I don't usually watch a whole lot of live streams. Personally, because I just have, I don't know, I'm just busy with other stuff. I watch a lot of videos though. But yeah, I was watching that Primer Dion stuff. I've seen that fight. I'm familiar with it. Elden Ring will be interesting when I do finally get around to it. That's for sure. It's this way. Okay, Rachel, if that's your real name. Come over here. No! 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 Ah. God, the stupid DLC. I like got through the hard part and now I'm like getting wrecked on the easy part of this whole segment. You know what, let's do this. Where is it? Can I silver cat to the bottom of this? Let's see if I can silver cat to the bottom of this. See, we're learning, right? It's not just like, oh, I'm the master and you're the student, right? It doesn't work like that. I'm also the student. The true master is also still the student, if that makes sense. Oh, well, you know, you see, and you see, I'm still learning like crazy. No shortage of lessons there, you know? Gotta learn the hard way sometimes. You know, the pain. That will, something about pain. I don't know. Taste the pain. Is that a joke anyone gets? Taste the pain? Remember that from Xavier, the Renegade Angel? There's an old cartoon they used to show in the middle of the night, and me and my brother have watched it like 1,000,000 times. Oh, come on. Yeah, I do that a lot. I personally do that a lot. It's okay. Yeah, my opinion is, as long as you get some sleep and you wake up for whatever you gotta do, it's fine. You know? So if you gotta go to school at like, you know, 8 AM or whatever, as long as you go to school at 8 AM, it's fine. And then your body will acclimate naturally. You just gotta be where you gotta be. That was the issue, is my sister struggled with high school because she didn't want to be there at 8 AM. It's like, I loved being in high school at 8 AM. My favorite thing in the world was to be in high school at 8 AM. I loved it. Oh, come on. Uh-oh. Wow. I survived that. Silver cat ring, hell yeah. Or for T-Azzy or just regular Azzy? Yeah, go for it, dude. Absolutely go for it. Do yourself a favor and go for it. Hit them all. Good time. I loved playing Azazel. If I wanted to play Azazel again, I'd have to do it on my 3rd save file. Okay, get the Iron Scepter. Yeah, blow up. Don't care. There we go. Sweet. Yep. Okay, now we just have to get to the bottom of Fiend Tower. Once I hit this, it'll be really easy. Yeah. Yeah, you'll get there. You'll get there. T-Lost will be your problem. So, Jacob and Iso and T-Lost will be your main problems, in my opinion. And then, like, Blue Baby and stuff can be a pain, too. So I'd make sure I have, C-Section ready to go. And then when you start seeing that item, you'll know. But it's not going to make your life that much easier, but it is very common. I don't know why it's so common. Why Edmund likes it so much. Did I tell you guys I met this guy on League of Legends? So I literally met this guy on League of Legends. And I would play games with him and stuff. And like, he apparently knows Edmund McMillen in real life. He apparently knows Edmund McMillen in straight up real life. It's the weirdest thing. It's like, who that, like, that's just so weird. Like, that's like, yeah, I know. That's like if I, and literally I met this guy on League of Legends. I don't know him or anything else like that. I literally just met this guy on League of Legends. Like, we played games together. On the freaking League of Legends. It's like imagine you meet somebody like in Pokemon Go or like World of Warcraft or something and they know Taylor Swift. And it's like, what the hell? Like, that's just so weird. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Here you go. Sweet. Should I kill Blue Smelter first? I hate Blue Smelter. Dude, why is my stream always popping off in Fume Tower? Why do people love Fume Tower? What about Fume Tower or do people love? Do people just love Fume Tower? Is that everyone's favorite area in Dark Souls? Dark Souls 2? Fume Tower? But anyway, what was I saying again? Oh yeah, so this guy, and he knows Edmund McMillen. And it's like the craziest thing in the world. Like, literally just and, well, yeah, apparently everyone loves Fume Tower. And hello, Dobus and Gilgamesh Fate, by the way. Good to see you guys. Yeah, that's exactly. That's exactly what happens. Like, loves to crush innocent hollows with my giant mace. And then somebody in HR is like, perfect, you're perfect for the job. We need you to stand there and crush hollows to death with your giant melted mace weapon. Yeah, you're literally never going to find that item, Ralsei. You're never going to find that item in your whole life. It's like a super rare item. And it's so it's basically does nothing, essentially. It's theoretically very good, but in practice it actually kind of just does nothing. And then you need certain other items to support it too. So you need like so you also need like what is it that you need? You need like very specific items to make it work. And you need like soy milk and stuff. And usually those items are really bad. So you need to get it, and then it does nothing for you when you get it, and then you still need soy milk or whatever. And then it like is okay, and it's pretty good. And that's kind of all there is to it. It's very gimmicky. Very, very, very gimmicky. Oh, shoot. Well, the problem is, so like, this is the thing that people don't know about, whatever it's called, about stupid Binding of Isaac, okay? So you gotta know two things about, so each item pool is like a deck of cards, right? Okay? So some item pools, you're really likely to draw from the deck of cards, right? So like item pool, for example. Yes, a lot of the items are really terrible, but you're almost guaranteed in a run to get an item from that pool, right? Right? Like angel rooms are really rare, right? Secret and so secret room, any item in secret room pool is probably not very good by the default of the fact that secret rooms are really rare. And honestly, a lot of the secret room items aren't even that good even if you do get them. So like for example, whatever it's called, Epic Fetus, it is literally such a rare item that it's very difficult to practice with, making it significantly worse than it probably could be or should be. If that makes sense. I can't remember if Jupiter's good or bad. I think it's bad. Planetarium items are pretty terrible. Generally. I don't really like them. They're okay. But usually if you're getting planetarium items, that's bad. You really shouldn't be. You should be getting item room items. Because that's where, you know, that's where like that's where like C-section stuff are. Okay, see, I don't remember. The planetarium items are so terrible. Like Saturnus is really good, so Saturn is really good. I think. Oh shoot! Dang. Saturn is really good. I think like Yeah, Pluto's. I think Pluto maybe is okay, but I think it's also really bad too because it's hard to keep track of where your character is positioned. So Saturn, really good. All the rest of them kind of bad. Let me take one more look again, because generally planetariums are just bad. Sorry if this is distracting from Fume Tower, but planetarium items, Isaac. So you have like Jupiter, that's okay. Oh, no, it's basically bad. I don't like it. Luna's pretty okay. Mercurius is pretty okay, but you gotta be careful with it. Neptunus is Neptunus is fine, yeah. Okay, so a lot of these are actually fine. Sol is really good. Terra's okay. Uranus, yeah, okay, so about half of them are good and the other half are bad. Yeah. They're generally, you don't really want them though. It's actually really sad when I think about it because technically, if yeah, the size down thing is really tough to deal with. Like size down is good because it decreases the size of your hitbox, but size down is also really bad because if you get too small, it's impossible to keep track of where you are. And that's the main problem with Guillotine, okay? So if you pick up Guillotine, it's really hard to keep track of where Isaac is, which makes it really bad. So he can try to buff it all he likes, but because you can't keep track of where Isaac is, it makes it really terrible. And it's like not very common anyway, so it like, oh shoot, it doesn't even matter. Yeah, yep. Yeah, it's impossible to keep track of where you are at any given moment. It's like very, very difficult to keep track of where you are with that item, which makes it basically bad. Sorry, I'm an expert. So if you're watching this and you're wondering what's he talking about, I'm an expert at the Binding of Isaac. And Ralsei here is asking me about Binding of Isaac, and I'm more than happy to talk about Binding of Isaac because I love it. It's one of my favorite video games. I think it might be my favorite video game. So yeah, we're talking about items that come from... There's a special subset of rooms called planetariums, and there's very few items in those. There's very few items you can get out of planetariums, and but they're kind of bad. Yep. Oh yeah. Well, then, no, that's not the wrong set. You want the other set. You want Lion Mage. That set isn't as good. That set's fine, but it's not as good as Lion Mage. You want Lion Mage. Is the set you want. So Dobus here is asking about Falcon the Outcast for hexes, and yeah, a hex-based character wants Lion Mage probably, but that armor set is also perfectly fine too. I've used that plenty of times. Well, the problem with that is that I've played Isaac for a long time, so I played Isaac from its release till now, right? And so my time spent is kind of goofy because I've done stuff like the Old Lost and all kinds of other little things. But I have 1900 hours about. I have about 1900 hours at Isaac. Uh-oh. Yep, dodge that. Uh-oh, he's gonna kill me. Nope. I like how this is just Smelter Demon. Fudge. Hold up, wait a second. Oh, come on. What was I saying? Wait. No, I never got him before he was data mined. I never got him before he was data mined. I was actually really happy when he got data mined. Cause, yeah. Yeah, you want the, no, well, I haven't told him about that part. But yeah, he wants that one thing. Shoot, why did I die? I know. Why did I die to that? It was like so... This dumb boss. Honestly, I could poison him if I wanted to. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should just straight up poison him. Just straight up dark fog him. Because he's nice and weak to dark. Oh, shoot. Yeah, maybe I'll choose him. Maybe I'll try to choose him. Yeah, unfortunately. So you can buy one from Valencia. There's one in the Lost Bastille. You can buy one from Valencia. There's one in No Man's Wharf. Let's try choosing him. I want to try choosing him. Where is it? I hecka want to try cheesing him. Where is it? Now, T-Kane is also going to be really hard. You're going to have a hard time with T-Kane as well. So T-Kane from Binding of Isaac, Tainted Kane, very, very difficult character. He's a crafting character, but he is just kind of bad, honestly. Like, he's supposed to give you more control over what items you get, but he's actually really terrible. But you can give him a shot anyway. Yes, Kane is actually a really good character. Kane is a really good character, not T-Kane. Come on. Oh. Jeez. Sweet. We did it. We did it, Reddit. Is that gonna poison? No, that's not gonna poison. No. I don't think this is faster than doing it the normal way. I think poison really gets weak as you go into New Game Plus. Yeah, Jacob and Isao are the worst. Absolutely the worst characters. Disgusting. They fill me with disgust. Okay, this is actually kind of goated, honestly. I hate to say it. Yeah. Maybe I spoke too soon. I think this is okay. Okay, so one can get him if he stands at it completely. Honestly, this is pretty okay. This is just okay. It's not amazing. It's not terrible either. Oh shoot. Well, the problem is, yeah. No, I just goofed it. I'm not gonna cheese him again. This is like... This is too slow. For some of these bosses you have, like... I don't know. This is like baby's first like smelter demon kill strategies. Although I actually do recommend using ranged attacks to kill bosses in a lot of cases, and especially if you're new. And the reason why is because you get to look at the whole boss. Like if you're trying to do melee attacks, you're like under his butt, and you can't get a look at what he's doing. And so it's like, so if you're killing him like this, you actually can see his whole model and what he's doing at every given moment. You like really get a feel for his movements, because obviously they're designed to be relatively organic. You know what I'm saying? Like he's designed to be kind of believable, right? And so if you pay really close attention to his motions, he actually makes a lot more. These bosses actually make a lot more sense. Like Ornstein Smo, for example, right? Like killing him with ranged attacks is going to be really slow most of the time. But when you really get a feel for what they're doing and what their AI wants to do, honestly, I think they're a lot easier. So you can call this like noobish or whatever, but no, I think this is actually like, this is like if you're new to Dark Souls, I think there's like there's no better way to get used to what a boss can do for you, or what a boss can do. Come on. Especially Smelter Demon. Oh, out of Dark Fogs. Oh shoot. Okay, well, I'm going back. I'm going back to it. That's the problem with ranged attacks. Is you spend a ton of time doing it and then you still die. So I don't think we're gonna do that again. I just wanted to try it. I just really wanted to try that, but yeah. Yeah, DS1 int is really good. DS1 int is really, really good. Okay, we're gonna try that again. You know what we're gonna do, actually? We're gonna do Ring of Steel Protection, so he doesn't one-shot me. I don't want this guy to one-shot me anymore. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Human Effigy. Come on. And I'm gonna reuse Ring of Steel Protection, so he doesn't one-shot me. Because the fact that he one-shots me is the problem. So what I need to do after this is I need to go buy like a bunch of Human Effigies and stuff. And if this were Fume Knight, I would probably just suck it up and be hollow. But because this runback's really lame. Yeah, I hear that. Let me tell you. Oof. Oh shoot. Come on. Nope. Oh yeah. Oh man. Shoot. Oh no. Nah, it's gonna drop me, yeah. Yeah. Well, that's the joke about Fume Knight, is I wreck Fume Knight. Like I've basically never died. I like haven't died to him at all in the whole time I've streamed. I just like wreck Fume Knight every time. Yeah, if only more bosses were like that, actually though, legitimately. If only more bosses had that kind of skill to let me kill them really easily like that. If only more bosses had that kind of like clout and good faith or whatever, good energy. I don't know. How do I put that? If only more bosses were more like the Fume Knight. Oh god. Oh god. Come on. Ah. And then I have effigy and then immediately take like 1 billion damage. I might actually put Ring of Binding back on. Well, we'll see. I always want to save the stupid human effigies for like a really hard boss. And this boss actually isn't that bad. I'm just bad at this game. Yeah, generally. I think the left path is easier. I think the right path's... Well... I think the right path seems easier, but... I have tried it a bunch of times, and I think it's just harder. Yeah. Well, I want to have the armor on so I can get more souls. But maybe at some point I should just take the armor off, honestly. Oh, shoot. Nope. Ah, there's death, yeah. Yeah. Well, that's probably maybe what I should do, is just go and get naked, yeah. The Ring of Binding? Is my character named Isaac? No, my character's name is like New Game Plus 7 or something. I mean, look, I can do this. I can take off my bow and arrow, for starters. Let's do that. Because I'm not using it, that's for sure. Yes. It's, well, it halves your hollow. It halves your hollowing damage, or whatever. Yeah. Well, it's like, the problem with Cling Ring is, the problem with the Ring of Binding and Cling Ring is they're actually too good. They're like legitimately too good. Because it's just convenient. Especially for a new character. Oh, fudge. For a new game character. And just for crap like this. It's like very convenient to not have to worry about your stupid hollowing. Your dumb stupid hollowing. It's just like an endless problem. It's like, it's actually kind of tedious. And you can buy a ton of human effigies and stuff, but if I had to be human for this entire run, I would run out of human effigies. Yeah, it's like you have terrible choices in Demon Souls. Well, no, Fragrant Ring is pretty cool too, actually. Also, isn't there a life regen ring too? Aren't your options actually pretty good in Demon Souls? Oh, and you have Herculean Ring, don't you? Ring that increases like your carry weight and stuff, so you can have like more weapons or whatever. Oh. Why am I not juiced? Yeah, well, initially, yeah. No, I think there are some really good options in the game. The game itself does have really cool options, though, in the long run. I think, in fact, in some ways they're better than the options you have in this game. Oh, did I not buff? Oh, I'm silenced. You fools. How dare you? What I could do is I could use a poison weapon on him. That's one thing I could consider, is having a poison weapon. But it would drop... Oh, fudge. I'm dead. Oh, wow, cool. Yeah, iframes. Iframes. Big, sexy iframes. Big, 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 sexy iframes. Those big, dirty iframes. They just let me slide right through that. I'm like invincible the entire time that stupid hitbox is active. Oh, shoot. Here's my denial. Should just buff up there, probably. It's okay. Come on. There you go. Big dirty iframes. Big, big, big dirty iframes. Those big dirty iframes. Oh, those big, disgusting, filthy, dirty iframes. No, okay. Well, I still fucked it. Sorry. I still goofed it. Why am I so bad at this? What did I do wrong? Did I get cursed by a witch? Did I accidentally... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. Wait a minute, wait a minute. The gears are thinking. The gears are turning here. Wait a minute. You know what I need to do? This stupid Pharos mask. Where is it? This stupid Pharos mask. Can I equip that? Yes. Gives me like a ton of fire defense. Does it work right? Huh. Why does it not seem to be working? It should be drenching me, right? Do I have the right item? Just flash sweat? No, forget that. I'm not flash sweating. I'm not flash sweating. I want free. I want free. Maybe it's just not showing it up. Oh, okay. It's not counting it or something. Okay, we'll try. We'll just try it again. What's Odin's sphere? Get my sweet stamina back. There we go. Okay. I like how this stupid this dumb stupid boss is literally a crappy Iron Keep boss. It's literally some iron. Oh shoot! It's literally some BS you'd see in Iron Keep. Hey, bro. You gonna let me get away with this? Yes. Okay, at some point this is just me being terrible at this game. I don't know what's going on. Especially seeing this iframe saved me so many times. I think this is doing something. No, why? Why do I suck at this game? What did I do wrong? Why am I so bad at this game? Why am I so bad at this game? I gotta lock in. I gotta lock in. I need to lock in. I gotta lock this in. I need to lock in so hard. What is going wrong with me? I know. Hold up. Let's no. We're going backwards. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Maybe I'm hungry or something. Maybe I have like a disease. I had rice for lunch. And you know that always gives you that sugar crash afterwards. Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm just like not tuned to 100%. You need to stop. What do you mean sugar coating it? What does that mean? Oof. Uh-oh. I'm cooked. Nope, never mind. Oh. Oh, shoot. Taking it easy. Yeah, I mean, whatever. I mean, maybe. I mean, that's the problem, is it, right? It's like, this is how the sausage is made. You know, at the end of the day? Like, you die, you try again. I don't know. I got, you know what? It's tough, you know? Gina works the... How do I put this? How do I work this? Where's the frickin'... How's the meme go? Wait, what am I... hold up. What am I doing? You gotta hold on to what you got. Doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. You know, this is how the sausage is made. Whoa. Living on a prayer. You gotta just run it down. Oh. You gotta just abuse those iframes and get the meme items out, get the meme spells out. Just do whatever it takes. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Whatever. Let's just go all in. Oh, and he makes me, yeah. So I'm now I get silenced. Awesome. Whatever. Give it a shot. Whoa. We're halfway there. Whoa. Living on a prayer. Yeah, we'll get them. We'll get this boss. Yeah, this is +4. I'm out of my freaking mind here. Evidently. Time to just start cheesing. Oh, it's working. Oh god, it's working. Yeah, explosion that, pal. Explosion this, buddy. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, let's get this done. I wanna kill Fume Knight. I wanna kill my buddy Fume Knight. I've got time to sit here and do this over and over and over again. Oh. It's time to make a mockery of this game. Lock in, lock in. Oh, okay, well, I didn't lock in. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's just so stupid. That was just bad. I think I thought I was out of range. Okay, no. This is the lock in. Now we're locked in. This is the lock in. This is the hardcore lock in. The hardcore 10 out of 10 lock in. I've embarrassed myself enough. It's time to just lock in. Just hardcore lock in. Maybe I need more attunement, actually. Oop. Oop. Okay, that was good. Okay. Got my stamina back. Oh, shut. Oh. Yeah, well, I want the souls, though. I want the souls. I know it does. I know it does. Maybe I'll just try it. Maybe you're right, honestly. I want the souls, though, so bad. I want those dumb extra souls so bad. But unfortunately, you're right. It like actually really does work a lot. It's like actually really, really, really good, unfortunately. See my fat zombie ass. My big, huge zombie. Sorry, excuse me. I know this is supposed to be a family stream. I've tried really hard to cultivate that family audience. And I'm just throwing it away. With those with such crude language. My big, huge, rotten zombie butt. Just, yeah. What next? Are you gonna breathe in dust and internal bleeding? Yes. I'm gonna do a stream where I breathe in a bunch of diatomaceous earth or whatever, and I give myself internal bleeding. Yeah, that'll be really fun. That's the next stream. No, I'm actually not gonna do any breathing in of dust. I'm not gonna breathe in any whatever he calls them. Ah, come on, stop. I think I need to Yeah. I need that internal bleeding. What if I just did this? Where is it? Where's northern? Yeah, let's just go southern ritual band +2. Oh wow, it's a shoot. There's a ton of slots. Yeah, okay, here we go. We got the money. Don't worry. This is where, you know, this is the furnace. Okay, I am the delicious ingots. The delicious iron ingots. You know how like when you eat an iron ingot and it's like really delicious, like a tasty iron ingot? I am the iron ingots. You know, like your Minecraft Steve? And you see like a big huge chunk of metal and you're like that's me right now. I am the iron ingot and I'm forging myself. I'm the baker forging the iron ingots into a delicious stew that the people will eat. This is that moment. This is that brutal, horrible moment where you realize that there's no shortcuts in life, you know? Everyone wants a shortcut, but the truth is there just are no shortcuts in life. You need the brutality. Urgh. You need the brutality. Oh god. Oh god. No, why? You have to suffer. Who shot me okay, I need to get around this corner fast. This corner right here that you're looking at. I need to get around that corner fast. I have to push around that corner and do it fast. Okay. Come on. There's just no... Wait. What was I saying again? Yeah, there's no shortcuts. No shortcuts. There are just no shortcuts in life. There just aren't any shortcuts, no matter what anyone says. There are no shortcuts. No shortcuts. Ah. Some things you have to earn. This is one of those things. We have to earn this. We have to fight like heck. Around this corner, zip, 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 zip. Oh, no. Okay, well there goes my thing. Oh, no. Yeah, it's gonna kill me. I can try to... Well, no. I've played some of Touhou 5. I think I've played I've played Touhou 1. I've actually played Touhou 1 really extensively. And I've played Touhou 5. I played some of Touhou 5. And I thought that was really fun. I actually really enjoyed those. The Touhou 1 game that I played Touhou 1. It was really fun. It was actually like shockingly fun. It wasn't like the best game I've ever played, but it was like weird. There was something weirdly like endearing about it. Okay. Okay. First phase. Second phase. Second phase. Come on. No, why? Why is there a second one? You bastards. Oh. There we go. I did it. Wow. Freaking video game. Oh god. Okay, I still did it. There we go. Okay, I'm still silenced. Yeah, go ahead. Buff up, my friend. Let the poison seep through your little veins. Yes. Yes. I think I have the wrong rings equipped. Oh well. Yes. Oh shoot. No, why do I suck so bad? It's this game. No, why am I so terrible at this game? Why am I so bad at this game? I'm going insane. I'm going crazy here. Come on. No. This has to, we have to get this right. We gotta lock in. Lock in. Come on. Yeah, my rings are correct. Never mind. Lock in. Gotta just lock it in. Just lock it in so hard. Just lock this in. Just lock it right in. I am the drill that will pierce the heavens or whatever. This is a nightmare. Oh my god, I've done this so many times. And I'm still screwing it up. Oh, yeah, exactly. I need to go all the way to New Game Plus 7. And then finally my wife will love me. If I just get all the way to New Game Plus 7, Caitlin will come back and we'll get married. And I'll be like, and she'll be like, well, you know what, Chriswell, I just doxed myself. Well, you know what, my brother? Well, you know what, dude? You know, it's fine. Well, you know what, dude? You may have, you may be the worst man ever, but you beat Dark Souls 2 on New Game Plus 7, so unfortunately that means I have to marry you by cowboy law, because we're Westerners. We're from Utah, so we do. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you guys know exactly where I live now. Yeah, I beat Undertale too. You know what I might do? I might actually put on the Iron Crown. Go. Did you just... Okay, I'm stupid. Okay. We'll just... I'll just put on the Iron Crown. Yeah, it's a nice place to live, actually. Kind of. It's okay. There's good stuff about it, definitely, for sure. I'm just gonna put on the Iron Crown. I'm just gonna put on the Iron Crown. Okay, I'm just gonna put on the Iron Crown. I'm just gonna go back to using my sword, and I'm just gonna put on the Iron Crown. Just, I don't know. Sort of. I'm still paying a lot right now, but I'm also in kind of like a rip-off apartment. It's kind of collapsed. I know that in California you'd pay like twice as much in rent, but you'd also probably make more too, depending on where you lived. Yeah, so if I was looking at an apartment that was only 900 up the hill. Yeah. But I'm paying like 1100 right now. I'm paying like a whole like a full blown 1100 right now. Or I'm paying 1200 actually. Or no, it's 1100 to start, and then I also have like parking fee crap. You know, just like whatever they got. Hope fudge. Come on. Here we go. Okay, so I should be able to get another denial charge in a couple seconds here. Or when I get into the fight. Oh, come on. Well, if I can survive. We'll do it. We'll get there. Do you have 157 games on PS5? So yeah, my wife will come back if I can just do this. If I can just do this challenge, my wife... If I just kill the smelter demon, my beautiful wife will come back. And we'll get married. We'll have a Mormon wedding. We're not Mormons, but... we'll do it. We'll do it anyway. We'll say why not. Is there cross-compatibility like that deep? Yep. Me and my beautiful estranged wife will finally be able to get married just because of the blue smelter demon. Just because of that darn blue smelter demon. And his lovemaking, or his oh come on, freaking okay, we did it. We did it. Okay, we did it. That stupid blue smelter demon. You bastard. You little bastard. You creepy little bastard. You're a creep, Morty. You're a creepy creep, Morty. Okay. Sorry, I can't think without my spells. You're a creepy creep, Morty. That's me. Fudge. Okay. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. You're about to get got, blue smelter. Yeah, that's right. Blue smelter, I'm ready to play. I got my iron crown on. Prepare to die, blue smelter. I got my freaking fedora on. What are you gonna do now? Never, ever get in the way of a man and his desire from a lady. No, God. Oh, come on. That's so stupid. That's so stupid that I, right as I did that, too. Dude, crypto is like so... Crypto will be banned in the future. Yeah, I know. That was like really stupid. I was like barely in range, I guess. The problem with crypto is it will 100% be banned in the future. Like crypto will 100... Like there will come a day where crypto will be illegal. I guarantee you. 100%. Yeah, if I beat him, my wife will come back to me. My anime girl wife. She does kind of have that vibe, actually, about her. Well, the thing about the problem with cryptocurrency is it's very expensive to manufacture, and it only gets more expensive to manufacture. So, already in a lot of countries where they have issues with that kind of stuff, it's basically like a cancer. And so you have all these guys manufacturing Bitcoin, and then it's like taking away from. I actually have a degree in economics. I actually really love this topic because I have a degree in economics. So the idea about the potential. And the problem with economics is it's like people think it's political or whatever, but I don't think it really is. The big issue with Bitcoin is that it's very economically intensive to manufacture. It's like extremely economically intensive to manufacture, and it may not even solve economic problems of some kind or another, which is kind of the main issue I see with it. But I mean, there's who knows? You know, like it'll probably be banned in a long time. It may be banned in a very long time. Or there may be issues with enforcement, so they can't really ban it. It's hard to say. But I think in the long run, in the future, like in 100 years or something, there will be no Bitcoin. It'll be completely illegal. Oh, man. But that's a long time away, probably. Probably in the right now, it's fine. Maybe the search will maybe Bitcoin will inspire people to make free energy. Were you really? That's a really common economic theory. It's called Austrian economics. It's known as Austrian economics, and it's opposed to Keynesian economics. But the problem with Austrian economics is in practice, right? So you have a lot of Republican senators who want free stuff. You know what I mean? And so it's like, you know, at the end of the day, it's like, is that a problem or is that a good thing, right? And so it's like a serious question about like the nature of policy. And so like Keynesian economics is kind of like one, because even Republicans are in cahoots. And so like that's what Elon Musk was doing in Washington. Elon Musk was Austrian economics. Elon Musk is like, we're cutting every department of government. We're cutting literally every department of government. But there's a bunch of like old pensioner, veterans or pensioners and stuff like that who want their Social Security, even though that was an FDR program, right? So even though that's something that comes right out of the FDR's playbook, right out of Franklin Roosevelt's playbook, ultimately Republicans have still bought into it because it's politically convenient for them. And so you can't really have Austrian economics in this country. And when Elon Musk tried, plus Republican leadership like Trump don't want Austrian economics to succeed because, you know, that limits their power, right? So Marco Rubio doesn't want the State Department to be small, because if the State Department is small, then he doesn't have any power. So it's like kind of ironic how ultimately, when they hear about Austrian economics, suddenly they lose their minds. Suddenly Republicanism, the Republicans don't seem so keen on it as like a strategy. Oh shoot, I just died again. That's so stupid. Well, the thing about Austrian economics, yeah, so potentially, right? So like I'm familiar with Austrian economics. The main issue with it is that, yeah, like Marco Rubio doesn't want the State Department budget to be small because he's Marco Rubio and he runs the State Department, right? He wants a big, huge, powerful State Department that costs billions of dollars, that wants like $1 million, right? Like Marco Rubio wants like, you know, wants $1 billion State Department because that's what Marco Rubio wants personally, right? Marco Rubio doesn't want to be weak. That doesn't really conform to his power. And on top of that, another issue with a sticking point for Republicans probably is the military, right? Because technically, according to Austrian economics, you'd want a relatively small military. Now, you could say, for example, okay, well, we want the military to be big, but everything else to be small. But, like, in point of practice, in a lot of cases, it doesn't work like that, right? Obviously, things like insurance for, like, military veterans and stuff is kind of under the military umbrella, and so you end up in a lot of scenarios where the government is kind of doing that sort of stuff. And so I don't think Austrian economics is in the cards for any kind of like future. I think a lot of people like that conceptually, but I think in point of practice, it's like a really difficult sell for the majority of for like the actual policymakers. It's like, it's like, sophomore economics kind of policy. But, like, I don't know. There's probably some truth to it for sure. But generally, when I study economics, the whole point, the whole thing you study basically is why Austrian economics probably doesn't work. Which you might say is like biased, but they have like some models and stuff that like show, oh, well, this is why we think Austrian economics doesn't work, so on and so forth. But there's definitely some truth to it. Definitely, I agree with that. It's like, does the government need to be involved in every single, market? Probably not. And it's still up to a huge amount of debate which markets the government should be involved in anyway. But we've kind of hit a point where just because the government wants to be powerful and because the military is involved in some of these segments and stuff like that, it's like really tough to say like, okay, well, like we can't have big huge government, big huge tax dollars. It's like I don't know. Is at least my assessment of the situation. But you have... Why... Does it get bigger? Is it bigger than I think it is? Why is it so big? Why is that stupid range so big? Does it get bigger as I go in New Game Plus cycles? Is it increasing in size? Am I crazy? Or is that thing just so freaking huge now? I must be insane. That range is so ridiculous. Okay? Am I crazy? It's gotten... I think it's bigger. I think that range is bigger than it used to be. Am I mad for thinking... What is going on? Am I right? Does it get bigger? Is it bigger? Is that range bigger than it used to be? No, I literally think it gets bigger. I actually think it gets bigger or something. I don't know what's going on. Hold up. Let me just take a break. Let's just go to Las Bastille. Maybe it's just Blue Smelter. Maybe Blue Smelter's just cracked as hell. I almost think it's getting bigger. I almost think that stupid range is getting bigger. Okay, what am I doing? We're just chilling. Honestly, he one-shots me every time. I should just be RTSR'd. Well, no, except I need a setup for that crap. Or no, I guess I technically don't, do I? Because he's gonna hit me, and then I'm gonna... Well, no, but then I can't because of the stupid fire. Because of the stupid fire body. So I literally cannot be RTSR'd for this boss. They think of everything, don't they? They literally think of everything, haven't they? They've literally thought of absolutely everything, have they not? Whatever. Yeah, for whatever. I mean, like, I don't think lightning would be the difference maker here. I think I'm just doing it badly. Ah, you're right. Yeah, I know. I should just do it that way. I mean, I tried it, and then it went okay, but then I goofed it up. But I think you're right, actually. Maybe I'll just switch back. And at least this way I can talk more about Keynesian economics or whatever. Yeah, so the issue with... So yeah, that's the problem with Keynesian economics. Absolutely. Is it like, okay, like, you know, we have this system where, you know, there's like huge amounts of public debt... And it's like, who does that public debt go to? Well, it just goes to rich people, right? So it's like ironic. And so it's like when you take Keynesian economics courses, you have these, when you take these Keynesian economics courses, you have these moments where it's like, where they're talking about how they're theoretically manipulating monetary policy. And they're talking about how like, oh, well, what we do is we just, you know, so if interest rates are too high, then rich people make tons of money or the economy collapses. And if interest rates are, and anytime they want to lower interest rates, they basically like pay off rich people to keep interest rates low. And it's like, yeah, that's like really kind of crazy. A little bit. Absolutely, right? It is kind of weird. So yeah, like it's one of those things where there's like no clear explanation for what the heck is even supposed to be going on. But like Trump wants to lower interest rates, and the reason Trump wants to lower interest rates is because, well, his constituents, a lot of his constituents like low interest rates, right? Like they want to get low rates on their houses, they want to get low rates on their cars, they want to get low rates on this or that, mostly houses and cars, but they want low rates on their houses and cars, and so they want low interest rates, right? It doesn't do, so there's all these people that are saying, oh, well, interest rates need to be higher, because we want more, whatever it's called, we want more money from our bank accounts, right? We want more interest from our bank accounts and our mutual funds and stuff like that. But then there's like a huge segment of Trump's like main body of people who want those low rates. And so there's actually no good answer. And for a long time, the response by the government has been, okay, well, what we do is we just subsidize housing. We subsidize these car loans, no, I don't think they subsidize car loans, but they very much subsidize house loans, right? Mortgages. And so you have these subsidized mortgages, and then that's just tax dollars going straight into the pockets of rich people, and it doesn't even necessarily lower interest rates that much. You're still paying like a mint for a house. All housing prices basically just skyrocket as a result, because they say, oh, well, we have this government subsidy, and then people can still pay this much, right? So they charge that much, and so you end up, oh shoot. And so it's sort of a rough talking point where you have this situation where it's like, okay, like everybody kind of agrees you need this like really, really, where people, in across the political spectrum, not just in red states or whatever, but also people in red states say, we want, we work hard, we want a housing subsidy. And then it's like, rich, huge banks, just capital, right? Big, huge capital concerns just like sweep up that subsidy, and then you don't even really pay that much less for whatever you got because there's a housing bubble all of a sudden. And so it's like and that's Austrian economics 101, right? That's like literally 100% out of the box the Austrian economics theory, and that's how it potentially really does work in real life. And so there's no easy answer, unfortunately. I really wish I could be like, oh, yeah, as somebody with an economics degree, at least as far as I can tell from my doctrine, and there's some people, like my uncle, like I tell him that, and he's like mad about it. And it's like, I get where he's coming from, but at the same time, it's like a really, 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 really complicated problem, or it's like a really complicated thing. And things are doing okay. Things are okay-ish. Like people are complaining about the economy all the time and stuff like that, but I think for a couple of years their wages were really good. I think the Fed wanted to lower wages because it was slowing economic growth or something, which I disagreed with. I thought wages should have stayed really high. And people are complaining about inflation, but like in a lot of cases, things that are inflated in terms of cost, I think, are not necessities or things that it's indicative of wages being higher, right? So like a McDonald's hamburger, right? Like, at the end of the day, somebody has to make that hamburger, and so probably if McDonald's hamburgers cost slightly more, it's because the people who are making them are making slightly more. Probably. It could be there could be other factors involved, but I think that's pretty reasonable. But it's hard to say. I don't work at McDonald's, so I don't know. Maybe people who work at McDonald's are making less than ever comparatively. I don't know. Again, this is a super complicated topic, but I'm passionate about it. Well, I think I think the last couple of years I've actually been making more. All of a sudden, dude, I think it gets bigger or something, or I think, yeah, I don't know. That's so sus. That's so heckin' sus. That's so freaking heckin' sus. That's a heckin' susser is what that is. Sounds like a nightmare. Shoot! Oh, I did it. Look at those iframes. Look at those dirty iframes. Those dirty, dirty, dirty iframes. Oh, come on. Come on. You bastard. You filthy bastard. Come on. Come on. Don't do this to me. There you go. Yeah, that's right. Okay, Smelty. This is disgusting. Oh. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and like do attempts all day on this boss. I would rather just kill him. Even if I have to do it the worst way in the galaxy. God, it's so annoying. They're gonna like lock me up for this. The Dark Souls police are gonna be after me for this one. It's gonna like a wanted poster. It's gonna be like Dark Souls 2 streamer wanted for crimes against Smelter Demon. Come on. No, no, no. Why? What did I ever do to you? Smelty. Look, I love seeing you, Smelty, but it just ain't working out between us. You know, I got my own life to lead. And you got your dreams of being a Smelter Demon. We just aren't compatible. When will you learn, Smelter Demon? Oh, okay. God, please, don't Why? Why am I so bad? Well, okay, come on. Just... I know, unbelievable. Unbelievable is right. Unbelievable is right. Let's just go back to the other way. Let's just do that for a bit. Well, he wasn't even 1 HP. He had a ton of HP there. Hold up. Let's just do it again. Let's just freaking do it again. Let's just go melee again. Why not? Let's just like I have Iron Crown on. I can still abuse Iron Crown. Okay, like there's no reason I can't abuse Iron. Yeah, I'll just abuse Iron Crown here. I'll just abuse Iron Crown. No, this is not my limit. There is no limit. There is no limit here. Whatever the limit is, we find the limit and we push past that. Ours is the drill that will pierce the vault of the heavens. I need to do it for Milady's honor. I got my fedora on. I just got to do it for Milady's honor. I got my pinstripe fedora. That's what that is, by the way. Oh. I got my pinstripe fedora on. I just have to do it. Yeah, that's true. But I'm also not a coward. I'm made of sterner stuff than that. Oh, I'm silenced. I'm not talking to the cat. If I'm talking to the cat, it's to pet the cat. Not to abandon my covenant. Smelter Demon kind of reminds me of Caitlyn, actually. I just noticed. It's kind of what she's like, I think. Hey, buddy. I should just heal up here. There we go. Yeah, I finally dodged it. It's actually not getting bigger. I think I just don't understand it. Or no, the blue smelters is bigger or something. I don't know. I like how Smelter Demon is harder than Sir Alon. And Fume Knight. Oop. Watch me like biff Sir Alon super hardcore. There we go. Now we're finally getting somewhere. Come on. Oh, God. After years of injustice, a brutal injustice at the hands of the Blue Smelter. Come on. Oop. Finally, Jesus God. Jesus God Almighty. Finally, some good frickin' smelter. Okay. No! No! No. I need those souls too. No, yeah, I did actually, a little tiny bit. But it took me a long time. That took me a long freaking time. I want those souls. Give me those souls. Well, with Iron Crown. So, because I was abusing, basically, yeah. But I'm also, if I'm, in the future, I'm just going to abuse Iron Crown. Yeah. And you basically can't RTSR that boss. Like I was saying. Like, it's just not possible to RTSR that boss. Because of, fudge. Oh. Okay. Give me my souls. Oh, no, he's... Okay, shoot, he follows me. Yeah. Shoot. Give me my souls, please. You bastards. Cretinous bastards. There we go. There's my souls. Ugh, yeah, finally, I did it. Yo, I'm just gonna abuse Iron Crown from now on for that. I'm literally just gonna hardcore abuse Iron Crown. because I know his Windows well enough to put on another application of denial. Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, literally, you can't even RTSR him. So even if I wanted to, I couldn't. Not that I really want to. I think RTSR is like speedrunner tech. Like, I hate to have to deal with RTSR, but finally, that's the hardest boss in the DLC. It's over, and it's just the stupid smelter demon. The stupid smelter demon is harder than all the other bosses in this dumb DLC that apparently everyone loves. It's actually okay. I like it. I like it just fine. But... oh wait, level up. We get our level up. We get our prize. We get our reward. We get our sweet, sweet level. We can put in any dumb stat we want, including attunement. Okay, Shanalot. Oh yeah, sorry for spoilers, by the way. Her name is Shanalot. Or wait, Shanalot is the Emerald Herald or whatever. That's her name. Yeah, the big reveal. Big reveal at the end of the game. And it really changes the lore a lot, you know. Very important that we know her name is Shanalot. Or that it's very important that we don't know her name is Shanalot. It changes everything. Changes absolutely everything. Saving yourself for marriage? I mean, me and Caitlin. She's a lawyer in New York, I think. Can't wait to see her again. I need more soul gems, or life gems, actually. Whatever. Whatever. Which one's Sophia? Oh, okay. Okay, weird. Look at that. Yeah, just so functional. Dark Souls. Yeah. That's fine. Uh-oh. Don't worry, Dark Souls 2 developers. I won't tell anyone that I saw that. I won't tell anyone at all what I saw. Oh. Can't stagger. There you go. Okay. Stagger. What's up, man? How you doing? Bump, 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 bump. Oop. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the rating system. That's a really great question. No one's asked me yet, and I've seen it on other people's chats too. But I have no clue what's up with the rating system. What's up with the rankings and the chat rankings? I have no clue what decides it. I don't decide it. It's the sort of thing you think where you would think that I would decide it, but no, I have nothing to do with it. It's just random, completely random as far as I can tell. I have no idea what possible reason there could be for they have the rankings like that. And I have no idea how it's adjudicated, because it's definitely not. It's definitely not who types the most. It is very much not who types the most. It's some random thing that I don't understand, and I don't know if anyone understands it at all. Okay, yeah, you know what? At the end of the day. It's not that hard, especially the first section. The hard part is what's-her-face, Zolana. I'm almost certain it's not based on number of posts. I'm like 99% sure it's not based on number of posts. I don't think anyway, as far as I can tell. Maybe it is and I just don't understand it. Maybe it's like number of words or characters or something. like unique character. Oh, I got a smelter hammer. It's like unique characters or something. I don't know. But as far as I can tell, I have no clue how it's decided or adjudicated. Okay. Oh, is that what it's going on with it? Is it you've tested it in other people's chats? That's fair. I don't think it's number of posts, because I don't think Relsay has posted the most here. I think you have, if I had to take a guess. Which is fine, of course. But like, I love that. I'm really grateful actually that people are typing my chat. But I don't think it's that. Okay. I don't think it's, I mean, maybe, I don't know. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, see, I don't know what's up with that. It also gives you points or something, which I don't know what that is. I'm really grateful to YouTube to have that kind of cool stuff. But they haven't explained it to anybody at all. There was no like rollout of it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. If as far as I know, YouTube hasn't said anything about it at all. Huh. As far as I know, YouTube has said literally nothing about it. They've announced that. I don't even think they announced it as like a thing. Huh. Interesting. For Dark Souls 2? I don't think so. The only debuffs are the silence one and the one that the silence one and the one that slows you down. I don't think there's one that makes you hold your shield up. There might be a glitch or something. I've had a glitch like that in Oblivion, in Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. But as far as I know, there's nothing like that in Dark Souls. Because that would be really crippling. That would actually be really, really crippling in this game, I think. I could be wrong, but that's my general... Huh. Red shield under HP bar. Is your like equipment broken or something? I don't know. Sorry, I know I'm not being very helpful with that, but Oh, I know that. No, it's a glitch. Yeah. No, I know that glitch. Yeah, it happens. That's a glitch or something. There's some auto run. There's because sometimes when your game starts, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, you just have to restart your game as far as I know, or look in your settings or something. Because I've definitely had that happen to me before. 100%. I've 100% seen that before. I think that's just a glitch though, or it's like an auto run thing. So it makes it like faster to like get to where you want to go, I guess. Big stinky iframes. Okay, wow. Again, just those big stinky iframes. What a joke. Literally what a joke. I didn't even have my ring on. What a freaking joke. What a clown show. Yeah, no, that'd be pretty cool if it was the Hollow Knight. No, I mean, the thing about Hollow Knight is I played a little bit of Silksong and it wasn't that hard. But I don't know if it gets way harder later, I guess. Interesting. See, I haven't played a Hollow Knight. It seemed like a little kid's game to me when I was looking at it. I mean, I love that game. That game is actually really fun. I absolutely adore that game. Symphony of the Night. That's so much fun. That game is so freaking awesome. Can I do this? Okay. Maybe.
You've been.
Okay, we go. Bye. We need some more Dark Knight stones.
Visit me again, whenever you.
Okay. We're gonna try this. It's such a pain to do though, because you have to hold down the button. Okay, where am I going? Foyer. Do I need the iron? Let's hope I don't need the crown. Or wait, do I need a key? No, I already have the key. I have the key for it. I already have the key. I should finish Silksong at some point. That actually seems like a really fun idea. The Pure Vessel, huh? Interesting. What are you guys? What is it? Geez, apparently Hollow Knight's way more interesting than I thought. Okay, that's something interesting. Oh, okay. So that's the Silksong thing. Yeah, I haven't gotten around to beating Silksong yet. You don't have Silksong. You're not a Hollow Knight guy, but you didn't buy Silksong? I'm kidding, of course. Interesting. Okay, gentlemen. Go ahead. Okay. Dude, I might be able to clean out this DLC in 2 hours. How many spirits? Oh, there's a ton of them. Yeah, those stupid red phantoms, yeah. But they don't respawn. Oh, wait. Okay, time to go back in time. Yeah, that's the thing with me. I usually don't like... Yeah, Fume Knight's a joke. Fume Knight is a complete joke. I don't know. I've never basically ever had issues with him in my entire time playing this game. I don't know how Smelter Demon is harder than Fume Knight. I really would like to understand that. Maybe scientists of the future can answer why Fume Knight is so much easier than than stupid, dumb Smelter Demon. Oh. I may need to abuse Iron Crown here, though. Oh, maybe not, actually. This part will still be really tough, though. Rosary Cannon. Well, the reason... Yeah, I like to play games when they're complete so that I have a better idea of them. But you bring up a good point. You actually do bring up a really good point there. Or wait, no, I want to go magic. I don't want fire here, I want magic here, actually. There we go. Yeah, I'll get it. I'll get it. I'll get it. You know. It's like harder than the boss too. Well, I mean, we'll see. Maybe he'll actually like wreck me really hard. Maybe this will be like the one time that Alon like really wrecks me good. Oop. Ah, come on. I know. If I can, yeah, that'd be really cool if I can last hit him. Of course, there might have been some luck. There might have been a little bit of luck there, and I'm gonna have to. And he might give me more grief than usual. But I feel like I'm decently good at Alon. The problem is if he starts one-shotting me, it's gonna be an issue. Oh, I need to do this too. Oh, they're gonna nerf all kinds of stuff probably. Who knows? I mean, I don't know. I don't really know those games very well. I got the impression that they're like babies for Dark Souls. They're like Dark Souls for like 10-year-olds or something, or like Dark Souls for 15-year-olds. But then I hear people talking about how they're brutally difficult games that are like impossible, and I'm like, what is the truth? Yeah, have a good night, dude. Nice seeing you. Always nice to see you in my chat. Oof. Ah, come on. Come on. Yeah, thanks for stopping by and having a chat. Like I said, it's always nice. Yeah, we'll get this. We'll get this area. We'll get this. We'll get this. Even if it takes me a bajillion years. A quintillion years. Even if it takes me a billion quadrillion years. See, I learned how to defend Milady's honor from Sir Alon. That's my sensei. Sir Alon. Come on. Ah, man. Oop. Easy. No problems at all. Don't worry about it. Oh, come on. Right off the bat. There we go. Shoot. Yep. Fudge. Oh, come on. Shoot. We'll get it. We'll get it. We'll get it. That's so dumb. No, that's like so stupid to me. I think it's because I'm not used to power stancing. So we'll get there. What are you guys talking about? My first playthrough? Who's the real weeaboo? Yeah. Have a good night, dude. Have a good night. Yeah, have fun with that. T. Judas is pretty okay. He's kind of a console-focused character, which I don't like. I'm not crazy about those console-focused characters. But hard to explain why he's a console-focused character, but not my favorite thing in the world, for sure. But I still think he's an okay character. If you're playing with a controller, I think he's better. Which is, in my opinion, bad. I don't like that. Oh. Gotta do it again. Can't believe I died to Sir Alon. It's so silly. I think maybe I'm like tired or something. I don't know. It happens. We just give it another shot. Just push it. Push it to the limit. Past the point of no return. You gotta push it to the limit. That's me. I gotta push it to the limit. We gotta push it to the limit. We're gonna get this. We're Speed Racer here. We're doing Speed Racer here. He's going the distance. He's going for speed. You know, you guys know that one? Remember that? Oop. Very apropos. Well, for Binding of Isaac, yeah, but the original version didn't have controller support. It was on Newgrounds or whatever, right? So it's like kind of ironic that they're like pandering to a controller crowd with those characters when, oh, that was like never the game's original design. So it's like really interesting. I don't think it's bad or anything, but it's not for me. It's not my favorite thing about Isaac. I need to cheese this with. I need to cheese Iron Crown. I need to use the Iron Crown for this. Oh, come on. Okay, this is embarrassing. I guess I died to Fume Knight last cycle a couple times. We'll get this. Maybe I won't power stance for a minute here. Or no, I need to practice with power stance. Maybe that's what it is. Oh, yeah, dude, that's crazy. I know there's some guy in my comments for DS3 who's talking about playing it with a controller. And I'm like, bro, are you crazy? Are you a madman? Playing DS3 with a controller. It's like I don't even know how someone would do that. I like can't even begin to imagine how someone would do that. It's like so weird. I think I tried, like the first time I played DS1, I tried some controller, or I mean I tried some keyboard and mouse, and then gave up almost immediately. And just went to controller and never looked back. No, yeah, I was talking about Binding of Isaac with a controller, which is something you can do definitely, but it's not how I started playing the game. And like I said, I'm not super crazy about like because like characters like Tainted Judas, so he has that Dark Dagger attack, and what it is that it like turns you invincible, and then you like want to run through enemies, right? And so the idea being is if you have a controller, it's a lot easier to make those really precise, lines with a joystick. Yeah. So the basic premise of the character is you want to draw a line between the enemies and their bullets. And it's much easier to draw a really specific line. It's just, yeah. DDR pad, yeah. Dark Souls 2 on DDR pad. That makes sense. Sudoku. That sounds absolutely miserable. And that's funny because Silent Hill 1, as far as I know, isn't even that crazy. Like, it's a little tiny bit crazy of a game, but it's not that crazy. Come on. Well, that is true. You're definitely right about that, too. But I think they're trying to, like, please that controller. I think there's a surprising number of people who play it on controller because of all the new consoles that it's been ported to. Oop. Okay, I don't need to... Bruh. Come on. Come on, bro. Really gonna do this? Okay, whatever. They're just screwing around, I guess. They're just goofing around. These dumb enemies are just goofing around. I was trying to get my charge back, my denial charge back, so I could blow, so I could have a free denial from there, but I guess not. I guess this game's like, no, you can't have free denial. No free denial for you, sir. No free extra denial for you, sir, is what they say to me. It's fine. I mean, I haven't even tried playing Isaac on controller, to be honest with you. Maybe I'll try it at some point. Maybe I'll give that a try. Not today, though, for sure. Oop. Yeah, so whoever they hired for the sequel was not as good as Danny Baranowski. And so if you want to play it, so he also did the soundtrack for Crypt of the Necrodancer, which I think is a pretty okay game. It's like way too difficult though. It's like a brutal nightmare slog, despite the fact that it's supposed to be like this cute game, this like cute like kids game. But the soundtrack is also by Danny Baranowski, and it's really interesting. It's a really good soundtrack. But the game itself is like Binding of Isaac hard for some reason. The game itself is just straight up Binding of Isaac hard for some reason. I don't know why. Come on. Yeah, frickin' Jacob and Esau. Oh shoot. My stand. Okay, I think Parasynthetic is not the way. He kills me anyway if he hits me, so it's fine. Oh shoot, okay. I'm not gonna power stance. I'm like not gonna power stance this. I'm literally just straight up not gonna power stance. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't think I think power sensing is messing with my stamina, with my muscle memory on stamina, and just like giving me nothing really. So I'm not gonna power stance. I could be, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I will go back to power stancing. We'll see. Yeah, there we go. Well, I mean, I love the game. I love being a master at it. I love mastering it. I love playing it when it's. Yeah. Well, I think the iframes are pretty good against. Are fine against him. I don't think that's the issue. I think the issue is my stamina management. My muscle memory on stamina management is all goofed up. Oh shoot! I forgot about that stupid air fryer. What's up, man? Oh shoot! Ah. I forgot about that dumb air fryer again. I haven't needed it yet. I'm gonna have a mapo tofu tonight. I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna fry that in some fry. I have some tofu, some salted tofu in the fridge right now, and I'm gonna fry that up, and then I'm gonna toss it with some pichon. I'm gonna stew up some mushrooms. I'm gonna slow stew up some mushrooms, and then I'm gonna toss in some onions and garlic, and then some pichon doubanjian, which is Chinese bean sauce, Chinese spicy bean sauce. And then I'm going to put some stock and some chili powder and some Sichuan pepper in it. And then I'm gonna... No, come on. Come on. Come on. No. 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 Wait. What do you mean Alon? Oh, Alon still filtered you because it was like brutal, huh? God. Honestly, I shouldn't have even tried power stancing. Maybe I'll try it for the next cycle. Maybe I'll start power stancing next cycle. And I'll just like dark infuse one of my swords or my magic sword. And I'll just start power stancing or something. I don't know. The problem is with power stancing is it doesn't benefit from your weapon buff. Oh, Fume Knight. Yeah, I think Fume Knight is super easy. Yeah, because those iframes, you just abuse the heck out of his hitboxes and stuff. Oh shoot. Definitely. I feel like there's an X factor. Is it? You reckon? Okay, fair enough. If you say that, I believe it absolutely. Like, based on the like I don't have any information to argue with you about that. You know what I mean? Like I have no evidence to the contrary. It's good if you're pure physical. If you're just like straight up pure physical, it is. I think it's better than not being pure than not using it, but that's only if you're pure physical. If you're like 60 strength, 60 dex or something, for some reason, for whatever reason, if you're doing that and you're like lightning infusing, or I mean not lightning infusing, and then you're using a gold pine resin, probably power stancing is better, but only in that case. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I need more HP or something. There's a possibility that if I had more HP, I could survive something. I don't know. Well, no, like, well, I mean, you can do cool stuff with it. Yeah, it does. It does, absolutely. You're absolutely correct about that. You're like, yeah, absolutely. I've done a lot of power stancing, so I have to admit that I'm like a huge fan of it. But that doesn't mean it's good. That just means I personally like it. Uh-oh. I guess if you're doing poison or something too, that's another reason to power stance. Like 2 Mythos Baneful Blades or something. Well, you need 2 of them, which wouldn't be worth it. Yeah, like getting 2 of them is not worth it, honestly. The thing is that daggers suck so bad that power stancing, in the case of Mythos Baneful Blade, it's like slightly, like you could take a Manslayer and then power stance a Mythos Baneful Blade. Yeah, I don't know. That's probably true too. I think power stancing is okay. Like power stancing a great club and a large club is really funny, because you do like 2,000 damage a swing, but that's like it's more of a gimmick than anything else. Oh, does it really? No way. That's actually really broken. It's also messing with my power sensing is also messing with my Come on, bro. What are you doing? Out of my way, son. Jeez. Yeah, okay. That's the problem with power stancing. You need like a ton. You need a ridiculous amount of stamina to make it work. Because I'm attacking him twice. Shoot. Look at those dirty iframes. Look at those disgusting, filthy, dirty iframes. They're gonna lock me in Dark Souls jail for that. Oop. Shoot. Uh-oh. Maybe if I had just like a ton of stamina, just an insane amount of stamina, power stancing would be better. But I think it comes out even a little bit slower too. Although for this particular weapon, the actual speed difference seems relatively negligible. Yeah, I should have practiced my power stance on Sir Alon or on Fume Knight, but then I wouldn't have gotten a real test because Fume Knight's a joke. Easy boss. Easy clown boss. No, I love power stancing. I really wish power stancing were dope. Were like way better. It's a really cool mechanic, I think. I think it's like really cool. I wish it was better. I mean, I've done cool stuff with power. Like you can power sense a great club and a large club, and like you spend your entire stamina bar and hit a boss for like I said, like 1500 or something in one attack. You know, you're like bashing Fume Knight for like 2k damage or something. It's like really stupid, right? Totally impractical. But you spend like 80 or 90% of your stamina bar to do it, and then you only have one roll to dodge with. But if you pair it with the gears are turning in my head because if you pair it with Chloranthy +2, let me check something. Because honestly, hold on, let me check something here. Okay, yeah, so that's how I did it. Is like you would go Chloranthy +2, and then Ring of the Third Dragon, and then you have like 2 great clubs or something, or 2 large clubs, or 2 great clubs, or a great club and a large club, or 2 rapiers. It doesn't really matter. And then you're abusing the bonus damage from, or the bonus stamina regen. So you spend all of your stamina in like 1 or 2 attacks, and then you roll the first attack of the combo, and then your stamina just barely comes back enough for the second part of the combo, and then you roll again. Yeah, so you're like you're 0 stam rolling or something, because there's just enough of a gap between. Yeah. So you can do that too. That's totally legit as well. Yeah, like two great swords or whatever. Yeah, just for the memes. Yeah, stuff like that. You can do that. Honestly, I probably should do that.
Until home.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, honestly. Some guy was saying, by the way, that physical is better than magic. That's not true, right? Because I was doing some research into that, and I'm 99% sure it's not true. Well, you always, like, against bosses, you really only get one attack. But with the rapier one-handed, with the rapier two-handed, you can get 2 attacks against most enemies and bosses. Where do I want to put this? I don't know. Let's just go more vigor, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Frozen Ilium Lois. Oh boy, everyone's favorite area in the game. Frozen Ilium Lois. Dude, I played that DLC in like only 2.5 hours. And I made like I did really bad too. Anyway, Frozen Ilium Lois time. Oh boy. Everyone's favorite area. Yeah, oh, because the split resistance is. Should I try that? Yeah, but I mean, I don't buy the numbers completely because weapon buff still. Oh, okay. And the rings. So physical plus oath and the rings. No way. So you're saying I should respec, like max out my dex. Well, Santier's doesn't scale. So in that case, you'd be like all physical defense. If you're going to do Santier's. No, honestly, I think Twin Blade is crap. I think Twin Blade is like, you need Red Rust Twin Blade. What you're talking about is probably Red Rust Twin Blade. There's no way that regular Twin Blade would be better. I'll try it out on the next cycle. We'll get one more Soul Vessel from What's-His-Face and we'll try it out. Or I guess I can try it out against Ava. Because I thought you got a damage buff from being elementally infused. I'll try it. We're gonna try it. We're literally gonna try it. We're literally gonna go to Ava, and we're gonna respec, and we're gonna have like a bajillion strength and a bazillion. We're gonna go like 60 freaking dex, and then we're gonna try it, and we're gonna dark weapon with like without dark infusion. We're gonna try it. I'm gonna take this dumb infusion off of one of my ice rapiers, and we're gonna try it. 100%. And I'll use fire weapons still. As like the control, because I don't need this much stamina and I don't need this much strength. Where is it? I don't need this much stamina. I need this much attunement, but there's some waste. Well, there's some waste there. I mean, we'll try. We're gonna find out the hard way. We're gonna put in that work. That's what we're doing here. If it's better, it's gonna be like really minimal, and I'm never in a billion years gonna ever say that the Sacred Oath is good because of denial. Like, they don't stack. I know they don't stack, right? They don't stack, right? Am I wrong? Do I not know what I'm talking about? I'm like 90% sure they don't stack, right? Okay, inside, added once the prey receives lethal blow, miracle life 1 HP, blah blah blah. Does not prevent death from fall damage. Does not prevent death from giant boulders. Okay, Faith. The spell is affected by both the Northward Ascent and the Lingering Dragon Training. Almost all self-buff. Sacred Oath, Unleash Magic, Numbness to Bright Bug, and Green Blossom. Override Denial. Oh, okay. Yeah, so because of denial, I don't think that Sacred Oath is better than denial. I don't see how that makes any sense at all. I understand why people think that. But, oh wait, we need to fight these. Shoot. We literally have to fight these stupid enemies. Like so many times have I just been bailed out by denial. It's like boss after boss, I just get bailed out by denial. And it's like, could I kill the boss instantly? Yeah, maybe, right? But it's just as likely I goof it up and die. And so my Sacred Oath does nothing, technically. Whereas denial, and it's like, yeah, there's plenty of times where I've been killed after denial. Yeah, I know, they ruined denial. Denial is the thing that really, denial is where the magic happens, I think. I can't imagine putting anybody, like, unless you're, like, going for, like, you know, clout. Like, you know, like, yeah, those Yasmania videos where he's like, oh, look at how much damage I'm doing. And, like, that's super cool and everything. But, at the same time... So, like, the AR in this weapon is, like, 400. Right? And so, like, this weapon is over 400 AR with Dark Infusion, and it only has, like, 350 AR. Or it has less than that, too. Or it's, like, 320 AR. Oh, cool. There we go. Honestly, I'm just going to equip Iron Crown, too. For this segment. Yes, but you can't have Denial and Sacred Oath. But you can do Physical and then also have like Dark Weapon or Sacred Oath as well. So we'll try that. But I haven't really had the stats to make it to do it yet. But at the same time, like, I don't think I need 40 stamina. Oh, there's another Ice Rapier too. Cool. I straight up don't think I need 40 stamina at this point. I think I could probably replace that with something else and it'd be fine. I could probably go down to like 30 and it'd be fine. Or whatever the soft cap is. Or is the soft cap 40? I can't remember. Because there's the first one at 20, which is really crucial. You want that 20 stamina. Less than that's a little bit tough to deal with. But I've also, like... I also went through so many cycles without having, like, any stamina at all. So I could maybe respec into Physical here. By just, like, taking out a stamina and a random other junk stats that I haven't really used. I think I need all the attunement that I have, though. Man, it's kind of nice, actually. That's actually pretty decent. Honestly, that's actually pretty okay. The extra stamina. Nah, forget that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. There's no way I'm doing that. I could try that, I guess. What's the best Great Shield in this stupid effing game? I don't want to have to do that. Come on. You're right, though. I should try that. Oh, man. There's got to be a problem with that, though. There's got to be a weakness, right? No, that's stupid. There's no way. Like, well, it's not stupid. It's genius, actually. It's literally genius. But also, there's no way it works. That's too smart even for me to think that would be interesting and make sense. Wait, where is the human effigy? Is there a human effigy here? No, I guess not. Whatever. No, that's actually like too goated. That's like too goated an idea. There's no way the developers would ever let you do that. That's like literally too smart an idea. No way. No way. What are you talking about? Are you kidding me? So I've just been wasting my time this whole time? So I've just been or is it actually good or not? I can't tell. No way. Oh my god, so that means I have to go get Havel's stupid shield. Where even is it? It's in the gutter, right? Oh my god. Luckily, at least I have my Dark Orb staff. There's no way that's meta, right? Like, it can't be meta. That's a challenge, right? He's doing like a challenge run, right? Or is it actually meta? Have I just been wasting my time? Darn it. It happens. That's the thing about learning. That's the thing about the process, you know? Well, there's another Ice Draper, too. I'll try it out. I'll mess with it at some point. It's on my list of things I have to try out. It's on the list of things I have to look at. Because it could be really good, actually. I mean, is it higher level than I am right now? Probably, right? That's... Well, I mean, like, you can... That guy might just be better than me, though. Like, there's probably some guy who's done, like... I don't know. What's it called again? Mundane all the way to +7. And Mundane is not good. But, like, I can imagine that it's possible to do. That's crazy, dude. Holy heck. See, I mean, but I mean, honestly, it's a good thing. It's kind of frustrating because I've been working on this for so long already. You know? Oh, come on. I didn't have my stupid thing on. I didn't have my dumb thing on. I didn't have stupid... Even though I have the Iron Crown on, I didn't have stupid Denial on. Ah. Was he using hexes or sorceries? And so he's like blocking every attack with Havels and then sitting there hitting them with like a Dark Orb or something? Or a Soul Spear or some crap like that? I have to try it out at some point. I mean, thank God for Soul Vessels, huh? You know what I mean? Like, that's really what saves this, because this would be impossible to test out if it weren't for Soul Vessels. So after I finish this run, or let's see. I mean, whatever. I mean, if you know enough about the game, the reason he doesn't post builds is because if you know enough about the game, you should be able to piece it together yourself, more or less. Oh, he's using sorceries, not hexes? Okay. I'm using hexes. F sorceries. I don't give a crap. I'm using hexes. Nah, forget that crap. That's junk. It's garbage. Forget that. Forget that. I'm using Dark Orb. I don't even care. I don't care even a little tiny bit. I'm using freaking Dark Orb. I'm not using freaking Soul Spear or Crystal. Maybe Soul Spear, but I'm very much not using Crystal Soul Spear. Sounds like a little slice of hell. Did he do Frozen Outskirts or did he just go to Throne of Want? Did he kill every boss or not? Because some of those bosses might not be blockable. Gotta get Havel's Great Shield. Gotta get a bunch of Twinkling Titanite. Oh boy. You know what? It's a good problem to have. You know? It's a good problem to have, for sure. That I have to go through and I have to test this stuff. It's frustrating, but it makes the game worth playing, unfortunately. Very frustrating, though. Very, very frustrating, though, for sure. Very, very, very frustrating, but, you know. I'm not. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna use Soul Spear. I think I'm just gonna use Dark Orb. I don't care. The extra damage literally does not matter because the basic premise of the strategy is you just tank everything, right? You just block everything, right? Like you just say lol and you just block literally every dumb little thing they do, right? You stack like Band of Restoration or whatever, right? Oh, okay. Sure. I'll mess with it. I'll mess with that at some point. Oh, the DLC bosses are harder than Throne of One anyway. Okay, it's interesting. See, I'm really glad for chat. Chat's coming here to tell me about this stuff. For giving me a lead on this one, John. Thank you. Or what depends? Well, yeah, he has to switch to Exodus for Blue Kool-Aid, man. Absolutely. But I do pyromancies for dark bosses. Yeah, so I'll do a Dark Orb and then I'll do pyromancy. Oh shoot. Yeah, I'll do hexes and pyros, I think. Because there's really only the two bosses that are they're resistant to. Oh, okay, this sounds like way too convoluted to actually be useful. Like, I feel like at least my character is relatively simple. I don't have to do all these weird things for my character to work. That's so crazy, though. That's really interesting. This is a weird lightning spear thing. For Fume Knight. Oh. Is it Yorg's Spear? Okay, lightning. Why does he use that? Is it because that boss can't be blocked? Or something? Really interesting. And you say he beats the king's pets like that too, huh? Interesting. I'll look into it. I don't want to like copy him full sale. So I'm not going to ask you for his channel because I don't want to copy him. I don't want to rip him off. Sounds like he worked hard on that. But I do need to test that shield. Just so I'm not leaving money on the table, so to speak. Shoot. Yeah, well, Hex for Blue Kool-Aid Man. Lightning Mastodon for... Why does he do... But they all have Havel on the left. Okay, so he blocks everything. He still blocks everything. Why Lightning Mastodon Halberd? That's like the weirdest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. What possible use could that have? Like, why not just use Soul Spear? Because, well, okay, maybe... Because that boss has weird tracking. That boss has, like, weird hitboxes and tracking and stuff. So that could be it. But that sounds so strange. Why would you ever switch to Lightning Mastodon Halberd for anything? Like, I don't understand. They all have Havel on the left. Okay. So he is blocking everything. So Lightning Mastodon Halberd has nothing to do with the fact that he can't block that boss. It's just random. It's just... He just says, oh, it does more damage or something. Something random like that. It's so weird. I don't want to, like, disrespect him, because that sounds really interesting as hell. But I don't understand why. Okay, so he just has it on his back for no reason. So he just has it on his back for literally no reason. He just randomly has it on his back. Like, no, this guy sounds incredible. This guy's obviously incredible at this game, but that is very strange. I mean, I'm one to talk. I'm sitting here using Dark Orb for like everything. Ah, come on. Gentlemen, please. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end stream soon. I think when oh shoot, yeah, maybe it's a good place to stop anyway. Thank you for cluing me into that though. That's really interesting. I'll do some looking. Oh, I'll do some looking into that. I'll do some digging into that, and we'll see. We'll do some testing probably next stream. Supposedly, but I don't believe that honestly. Or do I have a copy of it? Let me check it. I do have one. Okay. I don't believe that. I don't actually believe that, to be honest with you. I find that to be a little suspect. I don't understand how that would make any sense at all. Okay, like that's okay. I don't buy that. I don't buy the Mastodon as a top 10 weapon. That sounds like the memeiest thing I've ever heard. Like, I think people say that or something, but I don't see how Mastodon Halberd does anything at all. Like, I just think this is not a game for halberds, period. I don't really, like, it's a PvP thing. Just the annoying sweet spot and stuff. Let's see how it infuses. Where is it? Weird hook thing on lightning. No, this item, there's no way this item's all that good. I don't buy that. I don't really buy that. I think this item's okay-ish. The Havel Great Shield might not be a meme, actually. I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. Okay, fair enough. I don't understand why then. Like, if it is, I don't get it. Like, I just straight up don't get it. I straight up don't understand why it is. Why or how it could possibly be. Because I've tried using halberds and they always fail. They're always bad. They always just, like, don't sweet spot and you're just sitting there holding the bag. Every time. Like, if this were Dark Souls 1, I'd be like, yeah, halberd is top 10. But no. Hold up. Oh, you mean Dragon Chime. You mean, yeah, that's a chime. To cast Lightning Spear. No way. Dude, this guy's a mad lad. This guy's a madman. Whoever this guy is, they're a madman. Like, I'm here for it. But they are a madman. I'm fairly certain. But I still have to try it out. I still have to look into it. Because if that works, it's because of the Great Shield. It's because you can just block every dumb thing in the game, actually. So we're gonna do some testing. Luckily, I have like a ton of soul vessels. Hold on, I gotta end stream here. I gotta go to the grocery store in a second. I'm hungry too. I gotta make dinner. Check on some stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna end stream here in a second. Let's try to kill this guy. Thanks for chatting though. That's really awesome. Thanks for cluing me in on that. Really, really massive stuff. But I gotta call it. I gotta go to the grocery store. And it's only like 2 blocks away, but I still gotta do it before they close. And then I got to, I gotta make dinner. And there's some other things I gotta check on. So thanks for watching. Thank you a ton for watching though. And once again, thank you for cluing me in on that. And if you're watching right now or whatever, thank you again. Okay, yeah, you guys have a good night. I'll take a look at it. But anyways, if you chatted or anything like that, you're watching, thank you very much. And have a good night, everybody. Maybe no stream. Maybe no stream tomorrow night. I'm not sure. Because there's an event I have to do. But I might be able to stream tomorrow night. I'm not sure. We'll see. But it's a Dark Souls event. So some guy a couple nights ago invited me to an event. Oh, okay. He's just some crazy weirdo. Okay. Yeah, this guy is a crazy weirdo. Okay. Like, no shade. But anyway, I'll see you. Oh, he was just trolling? Really? Maybe I'll look into it still, though. No damage run. All the way to +7? Really? That's crazy. Anyway, I gotta get going. I'll see you guys later. Thank you.